Sometimes going with the flow means you're gonna rest, you're gonna relax, you're not gonna work that much, and you're gonna just be wherever you are in the moment and not forcing things and not pushing against something and going with your own flow and not bucking the flow. That's very important if you're manifesting money. Especially a lot of the people think that they need to work so much or they work hard to make it, but that shouldn't be the case. It has to be the way to go with the flow. And if everything is working out and you have the ideas and you have the inspirations, you want to work upon something, then definitely go forward and work on that. But if you don't have any ideas and you don't have anything to work upon, then it's best to rest and relax and rejoice and let the ideas come to you. Let the things, people, situation, opportunities, businesses come to you instead of forcing and pushing against the things. So it's very important to just rest and relax and rejoice instead of pushing against the things. But also you need to find a balance where you're working and when you're not working. A lot of the people think, okay, I don't need to do anything, that means I'm gonna not gonna do anything doesn't mean that you're not doing anything, but you're doing with the intention and the energy that you're not pushing against yourself. You're not pushing with your flow. You're not pushing with the things has to work this way. If it's not working, then there is something wrong with me, or something like that. You're just going with the flow. You know when to rest and when to work, or when to do this, when to do that. So you're going with your flow. You're not bucking your flow. And that's where we called about going with the flow and not pushing things, not forcing things, making things happen naturally when they meant to happen, and not pushing against it. So if you have the ideas, inspiration, note it down, do it at the time when you want to do. Sometimes it's like you have the ideas and inspiration, but then your body doesn't have the energy. Maybe you're tired, you're exhausted, you're working too much. Then it's best to rest and relax and understand you can execute on these ideas later on. You can just write it down and you can execute later on. So that could work as well. No need to push always to get the things done, to make money or something like that, because it's like finding the perfect balance where you are working and when you're not working. A lot of the people find it hard to find that perfect balance, and it all boils down to individual practice, because there is no general rule that you have to work this many hours or do something like this, then only you're perfect, and then only you're working, or then only you're not resting, or whatever the case is, or something like that. There is no should be, there is no must be, because manifestation is like a freestyle. It's like being yourself. So for you it would be working less or working more or not working at all, or for other people it would be different. So you need to find your own groove. You need to find what's working out for you and not pushing against it, and knowing when to push and when not to push. Pushing against means if you have the fears and insecurities, then you need to face your fears and insecurities. But pushing, when you're pushing against, even if you're tired, exhausted, that's not going to help you get the results. That's going to make you feel even more exhausted and tired. So that's where you wanted to rest. That's where you want to find a balance, where to push against the fears and take out your fears, and when to rest and not push against the fear. So let me know if it's helpful. Give this video a big thumbs up, consider subscribe, and turn on the bell notification for more such videos. I have courses and masterclasses, guys. If you're interested, the links are in the description. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.